But something that might not always be here that maybe Torbit's excited about not is SNL. And the trailer just came out for SNL about the very opening day of it, how it came to be and how it became the sensation it was. And that leads me to our featured story of the night. So Saturday Night Live, everybody, young John Belushi, young George Carlin, young Chevy Chase, we're getting everybody in here. But Jason Reitman's Saturday Night is coming out very, very soon in October. And the first trailer dropped for this. And I'm very excited for us to watch it all together. And honestly, the Lorne Michaels character by Gabrielle LaBelle it looks really fucking good. On top of that, he was in The Fabelmans before, if you ever watched that. Where we count the last 90 minutes, the final 90 minutes before they went up to being live on October 7th, 1975 at 11:30 p.m. And we're going to release it on what day? October 11th, 2024. What a great thing to do. So let's watch it. Let's talk about it. Here is the trailer for Saturday Night.
Hey, free comedy show, plenty of seats, plenty of tickets left, guys. Free show. Fuck's sake.
Right?
So, big night.
Look, my name is Lorne Michaels. I'm the producer of Saturday Night.
The whole night?
Yeah, the whole night.
Gilda Radner.
Dan, how the fuck do you pronounce this?
Sorry, Torbit.
Roy.
You know, I was thinking, why don't we punt? We should run the dress rehearsal and claw back a win next Saturday.
We can't, Dick. It's a live show.
We're just not ready.
Doesn't matter that we're ready. It matters that it's 11:30. That's when we go.
Yeah. I thought Riddler's playing Chevy Chase.
Give you advice.
Huh?
It's in everyone's
Riddler's playing
interest,
Chevy Chase.
mainly yours.
Riddler?
Sorry, was that a threat?
Look around, Lorne. You haven't
Well,
locked
that
the
Riddler.
script. Your crew
Yeah.
is in
Gotham?
rebellion.
Fuck you! Fuck
Yeah, Gotham.
you. I definitely fuck you.
The writers on the 17th floor tied a belt around Big Bird's neck and hung him from my dressing room door.
Yeah.
How you fit into this ensemble?
Oh, is this an ensemble?
NBC makes more money playing reruns of The Tonight Show.
NBC is lucky to have someone as relevant as this show.
Lauren, they don't even want it.
That's logical, Dick. That's why they're paying us all to be here.
I mean, Lauren, 90 minutes of live television by a group of 20-year-olds who've never made anything. Do you ever stop and wonder why they said yes? A counterculture show starring total unknowns with zero narrative and even less structure. They want you to fail.
Of course they do.
Good, Brian.
Right?
We just have to make it to air.
Am I still in the show?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, tripped over my penis.
Saturday Night Lives. Jason Reitman, he did not do the last Ghostbusters, so he could do this instead. Again, his childhood makes sense. He wanted to be a part of that. He made this feature. We've been talking about this for over a year, like a year and a half. Remember, it was first announced a long time ago. I think it was on Kruse Control, actually, one of the very beginnings of this. And for me, I'm excited because I think that SNL has been a integral part of being live in television for sketch comedy, for everything else. I know El Santos says something interesting, but I think if you love the idea of live television, it was very tough to come together. Lorne Michaels has kept going all these years to make this happen.
Them original cast members. Oh,
they were so good, the original cast members. If you ever saw it before, go back and watch that stuff. I think this looks interesting. It's riveting. It's like, again, if we do a live show here. We're live right now. Like some of the stuff, we don't have the same stuff. There's a lot of shit that goes down before the show starts you don't see. That's craziness. We're late sometimes because of it, you know, and that's all goes in doing a live show. And I think that a show like SNL has so many sketches, so much ideas, so many people.
Me out of my trailer.
It's yeah. I have to pay you in Doritos. It's okay. I send 3 carts of Doritos and he comes out. It's fine. I have to ship it from California to Michigan.
I do the Vin Diesel treatment. The Vin Diesel treatment. I'll make him wait for me.
a lot of people understand like what it comes down to doing a live show. That's what today's conversation is about. And the live show of SNL is a sketch comedy live show that monumentalized what it means to do comedy live. And nobody else has done that before. They really don't. I mean, Mad TV came afterwards, a lot of things, but I think that Jason Reitman's captured an idea and a concept in a pretty great way. I'm interested to see where it goes. How they actually go in these last 90 minutes before they go live, what they actually show beyond that, and how these actual actors play these characters who are very, very. I mean, they were like eccentric. They changed the business. A lot of them. They went from this to like changing pop culture, TV, movies, everything else.
The question is,
it's-
are they gonna show all the drama? Like how
That's the
nobody
hope.
really liked Chevy
No,
Chase.
they won't.
Like now, like
I don't know. You say it's tripping over his penis, Jordan. What do you think? You see this? Do you think that this is going to be the best representation of what SNL actually was?
I think it'll be entertaining, but I don't think it'll be like. It's gonna gloss over a lot of things just for entertainment purposes. I think it's gonna be trying to delve into the comedy aspect more than the drama aspect. I think it's gonna be very good, but like I said, I don't think you're gonna see any of the like backstage feuds. Like, you know, what got Chevy Chase kicked out and all that. You're not gonna see
It kind of there was a little bit of that though. It seemed like, didn't it? Like it seemed like you saw the attitude of Chevy Chase again. That guy, if you watch Gotham, the guy who played the
man. The best part of that show, man.
Riddler. You know, I can't think of his name right now. I've had a few drinks.
I knew his name too, and I can't.
It's
Cody-
too much to drink, Brian.
Cody, is it Cody?
Hold on.
Yeah, Cody
Let me fact check.
Cody, no.
Come on, Jordan, bring it to reality. Give us it.
I'm getting it. I knew his name too.
You need a faster internet, Brian.
I'm trying my best. Yeah,
Corey
I don't know.
Michael Smith.
There you go. We got Jordan doing it. That's great, Jordan. Fucking bringing life to the world. Jordan Sal, everybody.
Dude, I love Gotham. And I love Gotham just because of Corey Michael Smith's Riddler.
So you think he'll be good, Chevy Chase?
I think he would. I mean, that dude's got range. And, like, I mean, he was quirky in Gotham. And he was serious when he needed to be. And he was fucked up in the head. I think he'll do great.
It stands out, man. This trailer looks good to me. I think it looks like raw, real, and it seems like they shoot it like it is shot on film, and it seems like it's shot in the 70s. It doesn't look like it's digital. It doesn't like it looks raw. I know, like the people in the audience are not really excited about it. This looks confusing. I've seen some stuff like that, but I think that if you're going to portray this story, you have to go back to bare bones. You have to shoot it the way it was shot. You have to get in there and get raw and real. Ron, you see this. Is this trailer showcase a better picture of this movie than you thought it would? Or do you think that Jason Reitman is going to miss the whole idea of what it was actually to be like at that day in 1975?
I think the trailer looks fantastic. It's raw. It looks real. The way it's shot. I don't think they're going to gloss over anything. In fact, I think there's going to be surprises that might be controversial.
I really hope there's this shot right here. They show like humping happening with an, you know what I mean, on the set, right?
You know what? I did a show in the 90s called the Larry Sanders Show, and it was about a talk show host, and it was the behind.
I remember that show.
Okay. So the behind the scenes is fantastic. All the stuff that goes on. I love that. But what was even funnier that nobody saw because it wasn't made was behind the scenes of behind the scenes. That was great. Like, an AD going into the wardrobe room and seeing one of the actors making out with one of the guest stars underneath a pile of clothes. I mean, this
shit.
Yeah, like it's real.
That never happens in Hollywood.
No.
On sitcoms and stuff that happen all the time. But even like people breaking windows, breaking stuff. I mean, like SNL has been inspirational. It's been game changing for most of TV, I know, right?
Yeah.
Game changing. This is one of those things that I think can showcase this for a new generation, Ron. Can it?
I guess it could. I started really young watching it. The thing that attracted me to the show was I loved how they'd break character because you never saw that. And to me, it was so real.
Then,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
and just start cracking up. It's like
I think Jimmy Fallon started that a lot too. Jimmy Fallon did that even more.
Oh, this is way
I'm gonna say though,
Yeah.
I know,
when I
but
was a
he really
kid-
gave in.
like when
Yes.
I was a kid, I never really got into SNL. I was more like into In Living Color and that. That was my kind of sketch comedy.
But again, who set the stage though? That's the question.
Well, SNL set the stage, but as me as a child, I mean, I was more into Jim Carrey and In Living Color with the Wayans.
That was like the late 80s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a different time. It's a whole different time.
different time. But then I got into SNL. Like I was born in the mid '80s, so like the original actors I knew them from movies, you know, like National Lampoons and that.
Vacation.
So like
yeah,
I
sure.
got into SNL with the cast of like Adam Sandler and all that. That was like my SNL.
I love Adam Sandler and SNL. He was fucking great.
There
He
have
was
been
so
some
good.
good casts and some horrible casts.
Yep.
It's really
Yes, they
sad.
have.
But
Yes,
but
they
Lorne
have.
Michaels again. This is it's also I think it's also a telltale story about how Lorne Michaels has been able to keep it going for years. You know, on top of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think that that's really what this showcases, like him being persevering and pushing and trying to make a product. Again, it's hard to do a live show.
There was
It
a woman
really-
I worked with, and she was invited to do Saturday Night Live for. She was invited to do it, had a contract. She left after 1 year, and she was a comedian because she said it was the most chauvinistic show she'd ever worked on.
I've heard that shit before.
I've heard that
Ron.
too.
And this
I've
was in the
heard that.
90s. This was in the 90s.
Well, it's
I've
definitely
heard
not
that.
like that anymore.
No, it can't be.
I auditioned for SNL a couple of years ago.
You
I
did.
wish we would have got. Yes, I did. I really wish we got on.
Who
I had
was
a
your
good.
cast?
They asked me to just play a bunch of characters, and so I played. I played a ragtag group. I played, of course, Louis from the Valley. I played Mike Lindell. I did him with the pillow. I put a mustache on myself and I was hugging pillows and shit like that. I did Tom Cruise. I did Paul Rudd. People they all like Paul Rudd and Tom Cruise. So I played both those characters. I just did like about 15 characters, and I did this whole thing where I said a backdrop where I dropped down or I jumped to the left or jumped to the right, and the other character would enter that way I came from. And so I edited it in a way that was like fun, you know, like you drop this way, that way. But I think my agent did not send it in. I don't think they sent it in.
What?
That sucks.
Yeah, because she was
Was that
like,
an
there was
agent you dropped?
complications. Yes, 100%.
Good.
100%. But she's like, they were sending people in, and I'm like, this is my world. Like, I would love to be an SNL.
Right.
Like, this
Oh
is
my
my.
God.
I'm
Dude, I love
in a
improv.
heartbeat.
Improv's the best,
Skyrocket.
dude.
Skyrocket.
I'm like, you want somebody this, and I saw like who they cast afterwards, and I get it. I can be mad. It's also like I could have been there.
Who was
but I
it?
saw they cast. You look at the cast now. Like a new white guy came in last season, and it was like this guy. This guy's not really. He's just there, and I'm like, I would have fucking conquered. You know what I mean?
Is he on Weekend Update?
No, he's not. He pops in randomly.
Oh, okay.
And because there's Weekend Update still has
Yes.
they're still the same cast. I'm going blank on their name now.
Yeah, me
Drinks.
too.
Drinks.
Are we talking about? Are we talking
Weekend
about
Update.
Weekend Update?
Yes.
No,
Well,
Scarlett
that's,
Johansson's husband.
That's Johansson's husband.
Yes.
Yeah. Going blank on his name. Anybody in the chat, please help us out. That's actually pretty funny, Lauren. It is. Colin Jost. Yeah, Colin Jost.
Oh, yeah.
Round of applause for Jordan. Round of applause for Jordan. It's fucking awesome in there. Shit, those two are also writers, and they're a part of it. But they were they're side white, like again, you're filling a gap. Like somebody leaves, like Pete Davidson left. And I actually said in my whole audition, like Pete Davidson had Crohn's. I have Crohn's too. Cast me. You know what I mean? So
Great.
I was having fun about it. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, you fill your Crohn's card. You know what I mean? But it didn't work out, unfortunately.
You need another handicap.
You got me. I almost shit all over your place too. It's fine. You want to find who shit in the fucking sidewalk or in the backstage guy? That's Brian. It wasn't Pete anymore. It's Brian now. You gotta change those pants.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the pep star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.